I'm not a big fan of the Mexicans. Now, I'm not against them either, but I'm definitely not for them. Now, listen, when I'm talking about Mexicans, I'm not a racist, okay? I'm not talking about, the everyday hippy dippy grandma that's, in the fucking, whatever, mowing your lawn. I'm talking about the Mexicans. I'm talking hop over the border, rape and pillage a village. I'm talking about the Mexicans you don't want near you, which may or may not happen to be most Mexicans. And again, if we're talking about normal Mexicans, then we're fine. Or at least, I'll try to be fine around them. I don't know how much I can promise. I will say, however, I think it is changing. I think more and more Mexicans, instead of being Mexican, sorry if I said that in a rude tone of voice, but I'm just Mexican. Instead of that, they're turning more into blacks, which I don't know is necessarily a great thing, but it's definitely not as bad as. Some examples of what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about, taco truck Mexicans, which sounds like a slur, which is good because that's kind of what I meant it as. And now, there's nothing wrong with taco trucks. I've eaten in a few before against my will. And, it's fine. You get some salsa, you get burritos, the classic Mexican dishes, maybe an enchilada, which I've never had an enchilada before this one time. And afterwards, I think I started disliking Mexicans even more. Now, should we ban all of them from America? Should we ban immigration? Should we kill all Mexicans? I think there are other ways, that might be just as good, though. I think, maybe, if we just, converted them, re-educate them. I don't know if that's been done before, but I think that's probably a really good idea. Um, I think, another, and again, my goal here is not trying to, make Mexicans feel unsafe. Again, at the end of the day, I like a few, but I want the best for them. I feel like they can be doing better, as a species. Give me a second.